G'day and welcome back to that new Hobby High Ultramarines from Scratch episode 17. This week has been super slow. I've been away from work, away from my desk, and I have, in my absence of mental capabilities, forgotten to actually pack any hobby whatsoever. So I've done nothing this week. What I have done, however, is being in Tasmania, the greatest state in Australia, or at least the state I grew up in, I decided to come and, while I was over here visiting and on holidays, I visited the two of the local shops, the one in Launceston and the one in Hobart, and had a look around, and I talked to some of the local Horus Heresy, one of the local Horus Heresy people, and and because I believe in, buy stuff locally or you lose the local shop, I went and bought myself a couple of packets of something I'd wanted, but weren't really high on my list of shit to buy. Because I've got everything I need for my Ultramarine. So I thought I'll get myself some Wardens, because I think they'd be a good bodyguard for Gilliman. I went and bought myself a box of these from Launceston and a box of them from Hobart. And what else did I get? Fucking Shield Captain. So yeah, buy locally and keep the local stores open. I don't know why they didn't fucking make them in boxes of 10. You can get a unit. They're in the thing. They come in a unit of 10. And it's just like literally 2 sprues, 5 bases, and a bit of destructions. Why didn't they come in a unit of 10? They really should have, because that's a minimum unit. Like every other unit, your box you buy, it's like the maximum unit, be it 10 or 20. These just come in 5. I don't understand that. I was told it was something to do with power scaling, but I don't believe that, because, you've got boxes of 4 to 5 sprues. Don't know. Either way, they look very interesting to paint. I've also gone on and put a please notify me when the Adrasite spears come in, because I want a bit of that disintegrator goodness. Other than that, yeah, if you want to know where Games Workshop's profits go, it's in these flash fucking bags, because I've never actually bought anything from a Games Workshop shop before that needs a bloody bag, and geez, the quality of them, Mickey Mouse. Also gave me a freaking free Sisters of Battle print, which was marvellous. Anyway, have a quick look at these stores from both Launceston and Hobart. Good chaps, good stores, good people, and yeah, love a lot of yous. Cheers. Oh, hang on. Right, here we are in Launceston on George Street, and there is the Warhammer store. George Street is particularly famous as it was named after a bloke called Dennis George, who, while in the middle of a fist fight, got his testicles run over by a horse and cart and severed. Don't ask me the details. It's all the local lingo, all the local knowledge I have on the subject. The models in the window were spectacular. There's a couple of little dioramas there. Freaking G-Man, freaking the Sisters of Battle. There was a stumpy looking fucking plane I don't recognise, and a nice little diorama out the front. And while I was in there, I happened to meet one of the local heresy players from Horus Heresy. Oh, I can't remember his name. He looked like a fucking Viking. He had a big red beard and fucking long hair. His name was Dom or something, or John or Jan or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, he was telling me that in Tasmania there's a huge heresy community. They have like 30 games, 30 players doing two nights a week, one up north in Launceston, one down south in Hobart. And when they do the big competitions, they get everybody coming over. Well, not get everybody. They get a fair few people coming over from Melbourne even. The bloke who was working there was working on a little bloody, what are they called? Firestorm, fucking bloody fortification. It's come along very nicely, and it was well decked out. It was really nice. The blokes were easy to chat to. I had a great time for the hour I was there, just waffling and talking shit with people I don't know about heresy. And yeah, well stocked, well lit, good people. Can't really complain about it at all. So I was at a loss of what to buy because I had everything I needed from the Ultramarines. So I sort of settled on bloody just buying some things I wanted. Just the first box of Wardens, and because I got it, he gave me a nice flash bag. He also gave me a print of some Sisters of Battle stuff. So yeah, I guess I'm now officially a custodes. Right, and here we are on Elizabeth Street in Hobart, and lo and behold, there's the Warhammer store. Now, Elizabeth Street was named after Elizabeth Dodd, who one wild night decided back in the 1800s, they decided to get a boob out, give birth to 3 live pigs and a wombat while dancing and carousing all the way down the street. Turned out to be the talk of the town for ages, so they named a street after her. The store itself was pretty bloody good. Beautiful little Night Lord's army sitting in the window there. That was really spectacular. It was well kitted out, as you'd expect. Nothing really to write home about, but it was nice to be in amongst the same sort of stuff. They did say they were having some warehouse problems, so they didn't have as many blisters as they'd usually have. But the miniatures on the table were fucking beautifully painted, and they had a lot of cool little knickknacks on the shelves, which I hadn't seen anywhere else. Speaking of which, this here socks, oh my God, I had to buy them. It was nice to see the Horus Heresy wall full to the brim, and yeah, apparently there's quite a large amount of people here who play Horus Heresy too. So I bought a custodes and some socks, and I had a little geek out over some stuffed plushies, and I really loved this Night Lord's army. And a slow pan down treat for you foot fetishes feeling sexy in my Ultramarine socks. Fucking watch them wiggle. Fucking Christ. Proper content next week.